We're going to stop shortly, not here at the cathedral, but just beyond it. But we'll pass by the cathedral because this is St. Patrick's Cathedral. St. Patrick's Cathedral, again, 1800s. It was begun in the 1850s, consecrated in 1897. So again, the height of Melbourne's growth. St. Patrick's Cathedral, we saw the spire of St. Paul's, the Anglican Cathedral, and this is St. Patrick's, a bit bigger. The designer, or the architect, was a man by the name of William Wardell. He also designed Sydney's St. Mary's Cathedral. So people ask very often, well, those are two big churches. There's a lot of Irish here because there were a lot of Irish gold miners. The population of Australia, when it comes to religions, everything's represented. But within the Christian faith, both Anglican and Roman Catholic are pretty much neck and neck. Yeah, they about have the same amount of membership in the country, and those two are the two larger churches. But you do have Methodist and Scottish Uniting Church. You of course have your Jewish population. You have your Sikhs and your you have Hindu. You have it all. It's all here. But that's St. Patrick's Cathedral. Again, that beautiful blue stone with the gorgeous sandstone trim around the windows and the buttresses, so that you could walk back here if you wanted to from where we're going to stop. But where Don's going to pull up right now is at a garden called Fitzroy Gardens. There's a couple of things in the gardens. We'll let you out to take a little stroll through the gardens. A couple of things well worth seeing here. One of them is a cottage called Captain Cook's Cottage. We know that Captain Cook was the first European to land, well, we don't know that, to land in on the Australian continent. There's talk that the Portuguese were up in the northwest, the Chinese were here well before that. We just don't know. But Captain Cook, we know, came down here in the 1700s. Really, he was a lieutenant at that time. But his house was brought out here from Great Ayton in Yorkshire in England. So it was brought out here in 1934, and it was brought to Melbourne for the 100th anniversary of Melbourne's founding, 1835. So in 1934, it was brought here in time for 1935 for it to be unveiled. So it's not the house that he lived in as an adult. It was the house that his parents owned, that he grew up in. So that's here. There is an admission to go into it. If you don't want to pay the admission to go in, you can just walk around it. This lovely kind of salmon-colored building on your left,